We live?
Good live.
We
We're in action.
you feel me? We in here.
Let's get started.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
67 Social.
67 Social.
Know that.
67
Let's tap in.
Yeah. We got a special guest in the building. All right. My man Mike in the house. We got V City 1153, Latoya. Special guest in the house, man. We got Jamhal.
Yes, sir.
Co-founder of Moor's Brewing Company, y'all. Give it up, man.
That's big.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
As black men, we need to be in that space a little bit more, man. Much liquor as we buy, boy. That's crazy.
you know,
we ain't got a bigger hand in that.
I ain't thinking
in
about
that
it like
field,
that.
in that industry.
Nah,
Yeah, we got a liquor store in that corner, man.
But that was part of the motivation, you know what I'm saying? You know, there was a point where you saw like a lot of black people jumping into the liquor space, everybody doing like a tequila or a whiskey or something like that. But nobody's doing beer. And I was wondering why.
Smart.
And beer is on every menu in every
smart,
bar and restaurant in America. So I just felt like, you know, why not have a black-owned beer? Because back in the day, you know, before everybody got all fly and rich, you know, beer was a big part of hip-hop.
There you go.
Beer was
Learn us something.
Like the main drink that everybody
something.
talked about and all that. So, you know, you think about the days of the 40s and all that.
Absolutely.
Even like back to like Billy D. Williams and, you know, the Colt 45 and all that. But those weren't black owned, you know what I mean? So now we just created a brand that represents us, you know.
Beer kind of represent, no disrespect to the women out there, but beer kind of represent, man, I think about Al Bundy and all them OGs that sound the count, hey, bring me a beer, eater. You know, you stump down with a beer, but I've never been a beer drinker though. What make you got into beer drinking?
But I mean, oddly enough, the thing about women real quick, beer was actually created by women, African women. You know what I'm saying?
Learn us something.
Yeah, so it was basically
learn us something.
You know, there's like a 30-day period, like back in the day in Africa and all that. There's a 30-day period where like if a man is about to marry a woman, she has like this 30 days to like please him. You know what I mean? Like to make him choose her. So one of the things that she created was a beverage to make him relax, and it was beer. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It just kind of built up.
Never knew that.
You know what I'm saying? But what got me into beer, you know, like I said, back in the day, you know, being a lightweight on the drinking side, and the only thing you can afford as a college student is beer. So that's like
absolutely.
That's like the first thing you try. You
absolutely.
know, but nah, I mean, I still wasn't that much of a beer drinker, but just getting turned on to craft beer. I was working, I was traveling a lot for work, going to small towns and shit like that, and you know, the only place to eat and drink would be like a local brewery. So I saw that they had beer that wasn't like the regular shit that you buy, you know, in the store. You know, it was a lot more flavorful. Yeah. It was just better. It was a lot more potent. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, you know, I just took an interest in it, and then again, never seeing no black people in it. Just
hey man, you just sold me, man. I'm finna try to.
Yeah, hey, look, I was getting ready.
I'm finna try my first beer on camera, y'all, man. Sold, man.
Yeah. Like,
never tried a beer, man.
Let me know, y'all.
You never tried a beer, but you got a cold one, Moore's beer.
All right.
Like the one you drinking right there.
This
like a beer.
So you don't drink
He
beer.
not right. He not a
So listen,
I drink
if it tastes like a beer, that's a good thing. That
Yeah,
means
true that.
you understand.
If
No,
like
it's a
just
great
like
beer.
excuse my language, everybody. If you taste this shit, you like, oh yeah, that's probably what it tastes like. Never tasted shit, but if I ever had to run across it, I'll be like, yeah. But this beer though, I know this beer.
No,
It's good,
sure.
man.
No, but see, you happen to drinking IPA.
Yeah.
The IPA is more for the people that actually drink beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? That's like we got different styles. You know what I mean? So a different one for you, a non-beer drinker, you would probably like our Coach, the blue can. Right?
Okay.
So it's super light. You'll like that one.
That's
but
my-
you
that's
wouldn't
my
like this
flavor,
because
though.
you don't really drink
beer, right?
So Jamal,
Yes.
most beers are about 5% in alcohol. What are yours?
Well, it depends, right? It depends on the style of beer, but most of ours are about 5.
Okay.
We do have one that's like 8.3, but that's a dark beer. That's a porter. It's made with roasted chocolate, coffee, a little lavender, and some blueberries. So, but that's like more like your Guinness. But again,
Nice.
our shit is, you know, part of my language, gourmet. to make it plain, right? It's gourmet beer. It ain't like the beer you buy. It ain't Budweiser. It ain't
Yeah.
you know, none of
Explain
the other.
gourmet for me.
That tastes
Well,
good.
it's craft. It's called craft beer.
Okay.
But so you understand gourmet, like, you know, chef, like, you know, or like a gourmet meal is
I
different
got
from
you. A regular meal. I
you
got
feel
you.
me?
I got
So,
you. Y'all
craft-
crafted and mixed
so
that.
yeah, you just use a lot of different ingredients, you know, more valuable ingredients. It's not all like watered down like the other stuff. You know what I mean?
Go on, say their name, man. Go on.
No.
tell
Nah,
them.
you know what I'm saying? We won't say their names, but no, it's just,
I
you know,
feel
it's just not. It's a lot more flavorful.
Yeah.
You get a lot more. That's why it's more expensive too. You know what I'm saying? So it's elevated. It's an elevated beer experience.
Okay.
So it's much like wine. You know how there's different styles of wine. You know, you got your Cabernets, you got your Rieslings and reds and whites. Same with beer. It's different styles that go with different things. So we pretty much make our beer to pair well with food. So, you know,
Smart.
again, it's on every menu. So for the beer we're drinking, it goes perfect with, like, you know, some spicy or barbecue or whatever, because the sweetness of the beer actually cuts the you know, the spice. You know what I'm
Very
saying? So
intentional.
we do things intentionally, but at the same time, you know, we just wanted to again create a brand that represents us. You know what I mean? We created it at a time when, you know, we was getting, you know, killed by the police and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of civil unrest and a lot of that was going on. Again, it was just a creative way of, you know, saying black beer company, but like leveraging a little bit of history. So I don't know if y'all know much about the Moors. You know, the Moors were a group of Africans and Northern Africans that pretty much took over all of Europe and occupied it for about 700 years. They civilized the land. They brought a lot of science and art and all the things to society that we actually still use today, like pillows and all that kind of stuff, bathing. But the science of fermentation and distilling is what we leverage to make alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So no, we just like a group of black people, dark people that, you know, controlled the whole continent for about 700 years, and you know, before the invention of, you know, race and African Americans and black or whatever.
Yeah.
In that part of the world, when they saw dark people, they referred to them as Moors. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Learn us something, bro.
This logo is, you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got to check that out.
Yeah.
So we just
For anybody that's
actually,
watching.
So the guy on the logo is actually a 16th century painting. It's a real painting of a guy named King. Well, he's a depiction of a guy named King Caspar, who was one of the three wise men that brought the frankincense, myrrh, and gold to Jesus in the manger, like when he was like born. But he has a statue in Switzerland. I mean, this is like this painting is crazy old, but we just, you know, changed it up. We threw some crowns on him, chains, so he depicts us current day. You know what I mean? But I just felt like his picture would draw people in and connect because he just looked like somebody we all know. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Familiar face.
Yeah.
Powerful, man.
All right. Well, man, come on, let's
Alright.
get started.
Get
Let's
to
get
him,
it,
Toy.
Latoya.
All right.
Come on.
Jamhal, tell us who were you before Moore's Brewing?
Oh man, I was an accountant. I was a corporate tax accountant. You know, worked in corporate pretty heavy, but at the same time did, you know, moonlighted as marketing. We did events and concerts and all that kind of stuff. Played around in the music. Just supporting my guys that do music, like my man Rob, who's here, my man JD. They had like music thing going, so I was like heavy doing that, but at the same time working. You know.
Yeah.
I'm from Southside Chicago, but the low end.
Okay. Low end and no end.
Yeah, went to Dunbar. You know, oldest of 7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From the mud.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was it that just clicked and said, this is it?
Man, I just knew, like, I just felt like, man, like, everybody always try to do the same things. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just felt like I was smart enough to, again, from working and stuff, seeing the stuff that I would see at work. I would see, I would work on stuff where I would see like people you would never know. You'll walk right past them. They like sold their company. Them and their friends would sell their company for $100 million. And you don't even know who they are. They just some guys.
Regular people.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I'm seeing stuff like that. And I'm seeing like they would sell their company and not even really make money like that. They just had good ideas and all that. I'm like, man, y'all are paying for that? So I'm like, I got to get me one of these. I got to do something like this, right? But nah, I was really just, again, years of doing other stuff, right? Just trying to figure out, what to do, right? But I felt like, beer was a way to go another way and incorporate all the other shit that we know, and it would make sense. It would matter more because we're the only people in the space doing it, and it worked out.
It's working out.
With you being an accountant, did you sit down and think about all your competition, all the other black-owned, like?
We did.
Take that into account.
Well, of course. I mean, you gotta. That's part of the process, right? You got to do what you call a SWOT analysis, right? It's your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities.
Absolutely.
And your threats, right? SWOT, right? So you got to do that kind of like analysis to just I mean, again, not everybody's knows all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I was fortunate enough to be educated, and I kind of instinctively know these things. And of course, you think about that. And again, you got to find your way. You got to find your what is your why? What's your why? And then how can you do the exact same thing that everybody else is doing without it being the same?
Absolutely.
Right?
What makes you different?
Yeah, it's like you got to stand out. I mean, you ain't got to reinvent the wheel. You just got to have a better design.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know that to be true really quick because when I got into cleaning business, I ended up getting a contract with the Bloomingdale Chamber of Commerce in Bloomingdale. And they were dealing with Molly May. And I'm like, I don't stand a chance. But I still went in and I presented me and what I'm going to do with my pictures. And so I knocked them out. I took Molly May. And this is a bigger, cleaning platform.
Absolutely.
So your reputation behind how you come in there and how you speak and
how you present, for sure.
Absolutely.
It matters. Like I said, well, I knew that we had to. But first of all, you just gotta have a great product. You know what I mean? Like number one, you gotta have something that. Oh, I know good dope. It will sell itself.
Yes.
Okay, that's number one.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you want to be respected, you gotta look like you belong.
Paul,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I was gonna say that. Like first thing before you sell anything is you selling yourself. Before you can sell your product, I gotta say that's why I tried your beer because as I'm sitting here listening to you, I'm like, bro, intelligent, bro, smart. So clearly, you know what I mean. Let me try this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's what you sold yourself before your beer.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, but even your product, right? I mean, this is for any entrepreneurs now. If you want your product to be taken serious, it gotta look like it belong on that shelf.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It gotta look like the rest of the shit up there. It can't just be, you can't have. I mean, no disrespect. I know everybody working hard and you know what I mean and all of that, but you gotta. I mean, it's levels, right? So if you it really depends on how successful you want to be. But again, you got to present yourself in a certain way. Same thing with music, right? If you want to be a successful artist, that shit gotta sound like the radio.
Yeah.
Sound like you gotta sit. It gotta be able to stand next to the other stuff.
And this is a good product. I drink beer. I drink bear, and this is a good, especially that's my favorite IPAs.
Yeah, word.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
that.
got a question. I'll get back to you. So I just got real quick. A lot of black entrepreneurs, right? They'll get into liquor and beer, and a lot of times they'll just slap their name on something, right? They really not hands on with the process.
Yeah.
How hands on are you?
Oh yeah, we well, me personally, I'm not hands on in terms of the production of the beer, but in terms of the recipes,
Yeah.
We super hands on.
There we go.
I mean, again, we have our own approach to craft beer because you as a beer drinker should know all the craft beer people they creatives too, right? They thinking of all kind of crazy shit like this is a peanut butter and jelly lager. You know what I'm saying? So they on some like, I'm thinking of it in a way like how we can unnerd it, right?
Yeah.
We be trying to make it fly.
Create your own
Yeah,
lane, bro. I just
exactly.
was looking at that. They were saying most of the millionaires and billionaires, they didn't follow the script.
Yeah,
they
never
created their
do.
own
I
lane.
went the other way
you
with
know what
it.
I mean?
Never,
Yeah,
exactly.
you never follow the script.
Yeah.
Throw it out the window and do it your way, bro.
Exactly.
You
I
know
mean,
what
we doing the same thing, just not how they was doing it.
Absolutely.
And we just apply what we know and love to what we doing, and that's how it's authentic to us. Everything is organic. We didn't force nothing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
That's how it
saying? And
goes.
it's been good.
That's
That's
how it
what's
goes.
up. Hell yeah.
Good question though.
Hell yeah.
So the beer brings a lot of culture.
It
Why was
does.
it so important for you to create a Black-owned beer craft?
Man, I think it was important because we just don't have enough consumer packaged goods on the market as a black as black people. And you know what? I never thought in a million years I would have some shit like this. To be honest,
Just to be honest,
but I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy to even see. Like when I walk in the store, I see my product up there, man. It's
Yeah, I know
crazy,
that's big, bro.
crazy
See it on
thing
the
thinking,
shelf,
but like
yeah.
it ain't as hard as people think. It ain't easy.
Right.
But it ain't hard either, bro.
Already know
So I
just
just
take
wanna-
hard work.
So I mean,
That's it.
the main thing though is for us to realize that we can be successful and get rich in anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's what I want to be able to show, inspire people to just be able to not be afraid to pursue whatever. And there's so many other careers, man. Like we always lean into certain things, and that's cool. And no disrespect, but man, we don't need another Harold's, yo. We don't need another. We can do other things. We could like own beer companies. We can own syrup companies. We could own media companies.
I seen the guys,
You know
three
what I'm
black
saying?
guys with I think
Yeah.
it had bread or something
Yeah,
like
black
that.
bread
I thought that was dope.
company.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
but it's other things like that. But like I said, it's products, it's services, it's all the things. We can do it. But again, for me, in order for us to believe it, like that, we got to be successful. So, that's one of my, main goals. Not, and what is success, right? I mean, it's really just up to what you choose it to be. But, for me, success is being able to show that we could, reach a level that they tell us we can't reach in a
Absolutely.
space that we ain't supposed to be in. you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
So,
Definitely a space we ain't supposed to be in.
Yeah.
I figured like I was thinking that today, right? I had some car trouble with the last couple days. It's like with us, right, as far as our people, it's like they sold us a car, right, that was defective. They knew it was defective. Waited on us 2 months or 2 years to come back and get it fixed, right? Charged us the premium to fix it. Here go the kicker though. Then they made us feel like they was doing us a favor by fixing the motherfucker.
Exactly.
You sold me a defective product. So how could I be successful with that shit?
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
a lot of times we talk about, that's why I speak tomorrow, we talking about second chances. A lot of us never had a first chance. It's my
Man.
first chance. It ain't my
yeah,
second chance.
it wasn't even set up right the first place.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like they say if you know better, you do better. But what if I don't know? You know what I mean?
You can't
do better.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's why they punish police officers and people that know the law, procedural, procedures. So when you do something you ain't got no business doing, you know better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never knew better. Y'all sold us a bad car.
Yeah. Nah.
Y'all sold us a bad
That's
car.
good
man.
You're right.
analogy. Straight
I agree with that. They definitely sold us a bad car. But, shit, niggas gotta stop getting in that boy. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
I mean, because we know.
That part.
I mean, because I personally feel like at this point, we should know what's up. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? We got our asses beat so many years. Like, they're not
Absolutely.
gonna just start being fair. Guys.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No
They're not just
doubt.
gonna wake up tomorrow like, you
Saying
know what?
We're gonna be fair.
Yeah.
We wrong.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell y'all a powerful quote that I just got, right?
Yeah.
Dude said if you divide up all the money in the world, right, evenly amongst everybody, it'll still end up back in the same hands where the fuck it started at. It'll still matriculate right back into the same position that it was in before. So a lot of it is just education. And I believe it's just this point blank period. Man, you eat what you kill. Whatever you want, that's what you can get out here. You know what I mean? Even disenfranchised people like us, if you really, you gotta work a lot harder. But if you really want it to man, that's a beautiful design on your clothes, bro. I think you dope, bro. I think y'all are very
man, real shit, like you got what you want.
You got a lot of intellect. No, intellectual. Everything, the style, the beer.
Yeah.
No, you gotta be intentional. You know, like I said, you gotta understand what you're trying to do. I mean, because again, like when you intentional about stuff like that, it's rooted in more than just a thing. It's not just beer. It's culture. Is community. Is everything. Right. So I mean, that way it has a life beyond just
beer.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It gotta be. It gotta
and that's how we should think about all the things that we do.
Absolutely.
And it goes back to what you were saying with hard work as well. Like a lot of people think they putting in the right amount of work, but they really not.
No,
they leaving a lot on the table. It was a quote I heard the other day that fucked me up. It said, it's somebody out there with half your talent, but with double
your work,
the work
discipline.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to count when it's all said and done. It's how
really
bad
matters.
you want it and how hard you gonna work for it.
Yeah.
And you worked your ass off.
No, but you know what, man? Like that's the thing too. Like I think a lot of people like rely on talent. You know what I mean? Which is great. You should. And if you blessed with talent, like most of us are, you should definitely use it. But sometimes when you talented, you don't work as hard.
That's true. That's
Make
what
you
I'm
lazy.
saying.
Yeah.
It's like a winner.
Because you know you got it.
It's like a winner.
And
A
you
winner.
take it for granted. You shouldn't though.
Everybody take winning for granted.
But
When you
imagine-
win, you don't look
Because
at
it
your
come
flaws.
easy to you.
Yeah.
And you said that's the tortoise in the hare.
No.
That's why the hare was fucking up. Because
Yeah.
he was like, I got
I can
all the
speak-
ability in the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
I can
Absolutely.
chill. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? But the tortoise, he ain't half
slow
as
and steady,
athletic,
wins the
slow,
race.
and he kept going.
That's
Yeah.
what winning do to you. Winning make you not look at your flaws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Losing,
Nah, it's
when
like-
you lose, you like, oh man, how that happen?
shit.
You know, the
Yeah.
back door open. But when you winning, you choose not to look at your flaws. So
Like I mean,
talent. That's talent.
And the crazy thing too, like I said, man, people. I always thought like this as a kid, right? Like it's so easy. It's kind of easy for like to be good, right? Meaning, and what I mean by that is like everybody really got the same ability for real, right? And the people that's considered good only like are the ones that just do a little more.
Absolutely.
Like they're not even doing like a whole lot more.
Like,
It's
what's dude named Michael Phelps? 0.10 of a second, you beat me by, but that's the difference between greatness.
No, but it's like legit.
0.10 of a
And
second.
sometimes it's just about being, it's the difference between, a person that hang their clothes up when they go home after they, versus just throwing them joints. You know what I mean? It's like 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But like your clothes will be that much better because of it.
Absolutely.
And like, you know what I mean? It's like, but just the little effort.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Go a
It's just
long way.
meant to, exactly. Yep. So that's the message, basically.
How you handle the pressure and demand of distribution, like behind the scenes?
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's work, right? It's like sometimes, again, being a super neophyte in this business, you don't know certain things. The liquor business is still the liquor business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't changed from back in the day. Like it's just a little more organized, but it's still, it's grimy. But you fight for shelves, you fight for accounts. The beauty of our journey is people have just been interested in the beer and like the brand and like what we're doing, and they reach out to us a lot. We get a lot of organic love, so I'm definitely proud of that.
That's what's up.
And we work really hard. So it's about being creative too, right? Because a lot of existing brands and stuff like that, I don't think they, again, sometimes they've been around too long. They don't know how to kind of break into the community or into the culture the way we do. I mean, we typically, again, one of the main things we do is pair our brand with experiences. So
I was
That's
just thinking
dope.
that. I was
That's
just
how you
literally, I was
gotta
sitting
do
there, I
it.
was like, man, why don't they do like something with the Bears or something, like throw like a
Yeah, we do tailgates.
You know,
we do
yeah,
events,
like
we
that's-
do all kinds of stuff all the time.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I mean, we like to
I was
create the
just thinking
experiences that it ain't necessarily
It connects to the
beer-centric.
product.
Yeah,
It
but
connects
it's
to the
just the
product.
beer's present, and again, building the brand beyond just the beer.
Absolutely,
but
bro.
tapping into all the other things that we love. You know, it's just
doubt.
organic to us. Like we had a Ralph Lauren party, right?
dope.
Because everybody we know. I mean,
what
I'm a
streets
low
that?
head. I've been wearing Ralph since I was in high school, and
Yeah.
me and my whole crew, friends, and I know how Chicago folks got a special connection to the brand, like
Straight
they
up.
do in New York. So
Yeah.
I did that, and people responded to it well. It's like, but again, we just doing shit that's true to us. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
for
So,
sure.
but pairing it with the beer's the anchor. You
There
know?
you go. The Bears the anchor.
I want to go back to the shelving thing because I that's real interesting because I was watching an interview with Master P.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he was fighting for shelf space with his cereal and with his potato chips.
Yeah.
So what's the politics behind that? Like, is it really like that where the stuff in the front of the store you got to be more plugged or have more money to
Oh,
be there?
it costs.
Yeah.
So I mean, adult beverage is a little different from other products.
Okay.
But it's kind of the same. Fortunately for us, adult beverage is like they don't do all the shelf
Right, it's limited
space
space.
vibe.
Yeah.
They put you on there if they want you on there, and they put you where they want you at.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if we come in like, if I'm Remy, I could probably come in like, yo, I want this shelf right here,
Right.
this display, but they paying for that.
Absolutely.
Now,
Okay.
all the other products though, like your bread and crackers and all the other shit that's up in the grocery store,
Yeah.
they legit, like if you seen the Cheerios at eye level, they paid for you to see the Cheerios at eye level.
Right.
Wow. You know what? You know what?
Because I figured that. You feel me?
And pardon me if I say something to you that you already,
Yeah, no, it's
you know
all
what I mean,
good.
got in play. But Costco, one of the reasons why they so big that I realized is samples. They give out a lot of samples, and ROI on that is crazy because
Yeah.
they saying like it's almost like dope. You know what I mean? You give
No,
out
that's the biggest part of what we do.
sample.
That's how we came.
Literally,
Hey,
like I watched the whole video on Costco and the because every time you go in, I got a car. My dad kicked
Yeah.
me off with Costco, but every time I go in there, it's 100 samples everywhere, and I got tricked a few times. I wouldn't say tricked, but I liked it. You know what I
got
mean?
tricked.
I like what I ate,
Right.
and I bought it.
I get Nah, but you know
But
what?
they playing the odds though. They
No,
playing the
that's a
odds.
big part of what we do, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure you've been to the liquor store or something. You seen somebody trying another
For sure.
drink. We do that a lot.
Okay.
But we do that to help drive the sales. So if you like it, buy one.
Absolutely.
So again, we love doing that because we gonna sell them out.
Absolutely.
So they can buy some more.
Absolutely.
It's the re-up game. You know what I mean?
So what about your relationship with like lounges in Chicagoland?
Yeah, so again, we got like salespeople that go out and connect with these different accounts.
Okay.
The smaller lounges, they typically buy from when our other distributors, they're more so a wholesaler where they
Okay.
go in and pick up their stuff. Whereas our bigger distributor, you gotta buy a little more for them to come, bring it to you and all that. But that's because they making you buy a lot, and smaller spots don't have the capacity to
do that, right? They
right,
trying-
but
they
so that's
trying
why
to
they
squeeze a
work with
nickel out of a
the
dollar.
other guys. But yeah, we got a good relationship with everybody, man. We pour into the community. We always sponsoring different events, and just again, we take every opportunity to get our brand in front of folks and let them try it so they know about us. And again, it's worked out. I mean, we really are aggressive in that regard.
Y'all really about that beer life.
I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all about that beer life. Indeed.
So I got another question.
Sure.
Similar to distribution. So success is usually mental before it's physical. If you had the opportunity tomorrow to triple your demand in distribution, how ready would you be?
Super ready.
I love that question. That was a
That's
good
amazing.
question.
Yeah, we super ready.
Great question.
Like, we ready
It's
to
all
go.
about capacity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we ready to go.
I like that. I love
we
that
could
question.
turn that on tomorrow.
So here's the second part that I would say. Right here's the second part that I would say. Now we talking capacity as in you have the physical prowess or acumen to execute a large, sale like that, right?
Yeah,
But
sure.
also we talking about the capacity to accept on the God side.
Yeah.
Like the ability to receive. Because some
Yes.
people, you give them, like I just said earlier, some people you give them $1 million, they gonna give it right back. Or it's gonna collapse them though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. If I see somebody walk on the street, I probably can't. The person that you could tell, some people out here trying to get high, right? If I give them $100, that might
They
bust
gone.
his heart.
You overdid it. You overdid it today.
That might bust his heart.
You overdid
I
it.
gotta give you a couple dollars.
He's giving 20.
Right. I might well convict myself right now. Yeah, I need that.
But to answer your question, that's what we work for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the goal.
That's
you know?
what's
up.
Like, our goal is to be a nationally distributed beer brand, the first African-American owned,
Say that.
nationally
Say
distributed
that.
beer brand, right? So
Say that.
that's what we work for, you know?
Say that.
So,
Know that.
so if we was to do that tomorrow, I'd be, man, please. That's where we going.
Yeah, because a friend of mine said that he was talking about he was a GC and he don't really have a construction company, but he was like, I don't care if a person tell me they got a $500,000 account. Yeah, we can do that.
Because you know why? Because you can find everybody else.
Yeah, hey, can you get 1 million more beers by tomorrow? Yeah, I think I can
Yes.
figure it out.
And you know who else like that? You know who else like that? Josh like that. Look,
Yeah, you
when
right.
when we was doing the flow, we was putting epoxy on the flow. This lady pulled up in the front. She was like, y'all do epoxy. This is like the second time we ever did. Josh like, yeah, he go my number. Right? Yes, we do epoxy.
We do whatever. Yeah, we do epoxy.
we do that.
Yeah, we do epoxy. We do credit.
Straight
we
up.
do.
But you gotta be.
Fuck.
I mean, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we gonna make it happen. I don't care how it look. Yeah.
No, but
All
you can't
that.
make it happen though. Like seriously, because that's oddly enough, that's literally how it may not be as extreme as that, but that's literally how stuff be. I mean, I know when we started the beer, I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be. He's gonna pick up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how it was gonna go for real, but
No doubt.
I just felt like at the end of the day, if it didn't do nothing, we had some beer to drink for the summer, and it was cool. This shit was cold. It was cold.
No doubt.
Right? But then like we sold out in like a week, like 5-6 days.
Oh, wow.
Now it's like, oh
Wow.
yeah.
That right there give you the motivation to just keep going. 'Cause
Oh
now
man.
you like,
It's a
you
thing.
do that
It could be
validation.
done.
Yeah, it's a
it
thing.
could be done.
And
Absolutely.
again, a lot of stuff I want to tell people too, like, you don't have to actually know for real, right?
Right.
Nobody really knows.
I mean, because nobody really knows until you
Nobody
get there.
really knows. Absolutely.
Right?
I say that all the time.
But you still gotta have some sense.
And be ready.
But don't be afraid to do things because you think you don't know. Because a lot of people who look like they know don't know either.
Absolutely.
Right.
Exactly.
Facts. That
That's
part.
for real.
Or
But-
somebody in the background coaching them along.
I mean, but like,
No.
think about it like this. I ain't never been no like construction nigga, like, you know what I mean? But I can put all this furniture together.
Absolutely.
The box show up.
YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
No, but
Like,
to your
yeah,
point,
you can
to your-
find out,
Yeah,
like-
to your point, bro, it's like in this day and age, if you have the ability to understand information,
Facts.
you can do
it.
anything.
You can do
like
it.
Chad, hey
can do
Chad.
it.
I was stuck in my vehicle. I couldn't find I got a loaner for my dealership, and I couldn't find the emergency parking brake. I took a picture of the steering wheel, the front of the car. Chat, what is the parking brake on this thing? Boom! It's on. I ain't never seen one right there, but I would just say that to say anything that I can think of that I feel like I can't figure out. I believe I have the intelligence to understand that. So all I need to do is ask, how is it done?
Yeah.
Just give me a baseline. I'm gonna figure it out.
Nah, but I really think the biggest thing that stop people from doing stuff is fear.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And 99% of that is just your imagination.
And it ain't even fear of like doing the thing. It's fear of failing in front of people.
Ooh, yeah. And it's all imagination. Half of it, most of it is not even real. Honestly.
No,
it's not
the
even
fear of
real.
feeling, the fear of
That's
failing in front of people is what stop people from like doing stuff because you think, oh, what they gonna say, and I mean, but I promise you, once you eliminate that fear, and you just like literally just do what you think in your mind and be okay with it, you'll see. I'm just saying for me.
Absolutely.
Right, and I think it'll happen for everybody else too.
Absolutely,
the world will just open up for you.
I'm gonna tell you how to
shit.
think, right? If you really think about it, and I do this to myself all the time. I think like I got $100 million. When you think like you got 100, you don't give a fuck what you say. You don't really care about, you still got that God in you, but you lead with that. But you also like, I ain't fearing nothing out here.
Exactly.
But if you feel like I ain't there yet, I ain't ready to. You got to think it before you are. You got to believe.
You got to remove the bigness of things, right? So like every time, I mean, people see things just as like super big, right? Like I don't take myself super serious like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, people can't drink that Kool-Aid, man. That's poison, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody's the same. Everybody's capable of doing the same things. It's just about belief, right? It's how you think, right? Somebody might look. I don't know what kind of car you got, but somebody might look at you like, man, he got his nice car, like
got a $1,000 car note,
right? But look, right, $1,000 car note. But look, they paying $1,000 too for they like Kia or whatever.
Exactly.
They don't even know they can get the same whip as you. They ain't even try. You see?
And don't want it probably.
Because it looks too big for me. It's like I'm not there in your mind, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in reality, if you try, you'll probably walk up out of there with the same thing.
Exactly.
But again, it's where you want to put yourself mentally, and so let's remove the bigness of all of the things, right? Because I'm telling you, if I could have a product in the store, bro, anybody can do that.
Absolutely. You like me.
I'm just telling you right now. It's like
you like me?
Like, come on,
I
bro.
think like
come on
now. I used to steal out of Target.
Yeah,
Like me?
Yeah, come on. Exactly. Like legit.
Hey, I remember, no lie, man. This is a true story. I was up in Minnesota, right, doing something God knows I had no business doing this, making plenty of money, right, and be stealing out of Target. Like, listen, the Chicago.
I'm not paying for the deodorant.
Exactly. The Chicago, if you was like, I can't believe.
I need this deodorant.
Right, this is just, you gonna actually ask me to unsupervisedly, is that a word? Unsupervisedly pay for my products? I don't think so. I'm not paying for all that. got a pocket full of money. I'm not paying for all that.
Man.
No doubt.
You got some more?
Yeah, she locked it low.
She
though.
right. I'm about to say,
like Cameron Hall over here.
Two magazines.
Better watch her hands, bro. Watch her hands, bro. Watch her hands over there, bro. She
Not
loaded.
Cameron Hall.
Yeah.
I like her. I take that.
There you go.
Yeah, she used to be in Chicago a lot. I mean,
How many rejections did you? How many no's
man.
did you get before the yes?
Oh, a lot. You get a lot of no's. But see, that's the other thing. You got to be okay with the no's and not allow that to kind of like dent your confidence. Because a lot of people stop after hearing so many no's. But I mean, you just got to believe in your thing, right? And you don't need everybody. Yeah. Like that's the other thing. You don't need everybody to like it.
Yes.
You just need the people that do.
Absolutely.
Right?
And you got to shake that.
And focus on them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
You don't need everybody.
You don't need everybody.
You don't need everybody.
So we just going to keep going till we find the right ones.
And a piggyback from that, do you ever feel disadvantaged with your product? Like your audience you selling to with the culture? Do you ever feel
I mean, absolutely. There's a lot of different challenges that you just work through, right? You navigate. Again, everybody ain't going to like it. There's a lot of people don't drink beer. You got a lot of bars that won't take your product that's black, because it might be too expensive for their client base. Different little things, and ironically enough, you would think you'll have a lot of pushback from white establishments, but
they love you.
Man, they love you right on in. It's
crazy, bro.
It's open door policy
That's
type
crazy,
of vibes,
bro.
which again, that was a surprise. You don't know that before, right? And you kind of get in and you see that, and again, some of that could kind of break your heart a little bit sometimes, right? But again, you can't allow that to be like, oh no, like because again, part part of them rejecting you is because they're afraid you're gonna get there.
Competition.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't want you
We
to
don't collaborate, man.
They don't want you
That's
to.
crazy.
They don't want you to
That's
get
crazy.
win.
We always competing with each other, bro. No
But
collaboration.
it ain't even that though. They won't even. It's not like they ain't hating on you. They ain't gonna even like get in your way.
They just don't want to see
They
you.
But they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. Like
Absolutely.
So, but but again, until then, right? But I'm motivated by shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Because eventually they will. Because in a weird way, some people just got to take longer to be convinced, right?
Wow,
Some of your closest people and
That's a great
friends,
point.
That's
they'll be
true.
like, "Oh, I see you got the
I'm
beer
gonna charge you
idea."
for that. It's gonna cost you though.
Like,
Yeah.
they just tax them more.
It's gonna be
charge.
double.
Yeah, I'm
Know
gonna
that.
I'm
Right.
gonna charge
Know
you for that.
But no,
That's cool.
like
You
your
can
friends,
figure it out
like
later.
your friends, like, oh, you got the beer, okay, cool. That's the beer. Who the fuck drinks beer? Who
Right.
black has a beer? But then it started doing something like now they bragging about how they know you.
Exactly.
That's my
Right.
man.
Exactly.
It changes. So
We
you just
was
gotta
just talking about
just
that.
talking about
But
that.
again, you can't take none of it
Personal.
You feel me? The good or the bad, right? You
Absolutely.
can't get drunk off the love or the hate.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
You just gotta stay
Say
down.
that again.
You can't get drunk off the love or the hate. You just gotta stay,
go.
Like that.
stay in there.
That's
Yeah.
a real quote.
That
That
is.
is solid gold.
Solid gold. Solid gold.
Solid gold. That was
Now
solid
that's
gold,
pimping.
though. That was hard. That was hard.
Nah, for real. It's like, because that is there to, I mean, the love is always good, but again, the hate sometimes is there to stop you, and if you let it, it will.
Absolutely.
Like, it absolutely will. And then they will, like, I told you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like,
Yeah.
I mean, but
Waiting
actually
on
part of
that
that's
shit
what
right
make me
there.
like go in.
I feel offended by that. Yeah, A guy
I'm like
asked me
Kobe.
that today. We do a flag football league, right? A guy asked me today. He said, "Money, you still doing?" Absolutely, we
Hell
still
yeah.
doing that. Yes, we
Yeah.
still on that, bro.
Yeah. Why stop? Because
there you go.
Because it don't matter if you part of it or like there's people that actually like what you're doing, and all you
Sure,
need to do
yeah.
is focus on those
people, yeah.
and the people
There you go.
who don't like it or act like they don't like it or act like they don't see it. They
Move
will
around.
see it,
Yeah.
and they be the ones that be like, oh, like after everybody else starts, you know what I'm
After
saying?
it's popular.
Now,
I knew it.
I grew up with you now,
Right.
It's all of that.
No doubt. I knew it.
They see you on the news a few times,
Right.
It's
There
like
you
it's
go.
cool.
There you
But
go.
again, it's like we don't do it for that. It's like because at the end of the day, you got to be driven by the goal. Like none of it matters. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm just trying to lay my game down. But at the end of the day, the goal is to establish something, establish a legacy.
Hey,
make
let's
some
establish
money.
this. Who made that shirt, bro? That
Nah,
shirt.
me, I made this joint.
Where you
Yeah.
get with that material from,
I
bro?
asked
We need
him,
something
but
like
I
that,
said
bro.
where the merch at.
That's
Next
hard,
time
bro.
you come,
No,
we
where's
need
your
some merch.
manufacturer at?
Yeah.
My basement, bro. I mean, me and my mans be pressing up shirts and all that. Like,
Hey man, we know. Hey, listen,
Snap.
bro. Real
You know,
talk.
but,
I need to get up with y'all. That's the type of stuff I like wearing.
Yeah,
Like that's
and
quality,
the hat.
bro.
Yeah.
I hate
No.
when, like, honestly though, like it's a lot of people out here be selling these $25 sweatshirt. No disrespect. I was telling him that back here when I like quality. I don't like that shit just because you selling it just to support you.
Nah.
Because I'm only gonna wear that shit one time. I like quality so I can
Yeah.
wear it multiple times and it lasts. No, that shit right there.
No,
look
but
like
that's the fabric
quality,
of our
man.
brand, man. Like quality, the beard, quality.
Yeah.
Our
It's
merch.
hard.
Like we ain't gonna have merch just like because we, cheap merch because we're a beer company. I mean, again, I one of the brands I looked at. Even before it started, it's like, okay, what do you want your brand to represent?
That's what I was doing.
You know what I'm saying? Quality. So I looked at quality brands that I liked. Ralph Lauren being one of them, right?
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren.
That's what it's
Say that. Say that.
Yeah, Ralph. Everything. Ralph clothes is like I got stuff from years ago that's still
Years
like
ago.
right now is
Yeah.
nothing wrong, and the quality is so. That's how you stay around. It's time. No time stamp on it. It's like we're not dating ourselves. We just want quality stuff. I like quality.
Me too. I like quality
it's gotta
over
be classic,
quantity, man.
man.
Absolutely.
I mean, but
quality.
again, that's how you kind of create the value of yourself and your brand, right? Your brand product or
quality.
your personal brand, right?
Yeah.
You
Straight
know,
quality.
you create. I mean, if you all about quality, you know, you do that in the clothes you wear, the things you do, food you eat, whatever. How you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Some
It's a
people
lifestyle.
some people focus on style over substance, but it's got to be substance over style.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to have meat and potatoes on there. It can't just
Absolutely.
be all icing.
Yeah, because the icing. I mean, we got a lot of icing nowadays. Yo, it's a lot of icing, boy.
It's got to be a good piece of pound cake.
Yeah,
it just can't be
it's
some
a lot of
it
icing.
just can't be a thick layer just icing. Yeah.
I mean, but the crazy thing is, the icing is so apparent. They don't even see that. I wonder if people realize that.
Absolutely.
Like when you so icing focused, like it's so like I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Cheap. It's cheap.
Like
yeah.
the quality shit, you don't even gotta like
Exactly.
be loud about it.
Absolutely.
People can tell.
Yeah.
And all like pants and shit that I have for 3 or 4 years, quality like that. That's what I like. I don't like shit that I wash it one time and it's over with.
Over.
I like stuff. People compliment me on stuff I done had literally 3 or 4 and 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, man, I done had this thing, but it's quality though. That's why it lasts like that.
Absolutely. No, I mean that's what we gotta, you know, start to appreciate more. Quality over quantity.
Yeah,
You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
There you go.
That's
Quality.
there it is. Quality.
I mean, you
quality
know,
over
because we
quantity.
live in a time where everything is in the cloud. You know what I'm saying? Everything on the computer. Like, think about this. Your whole history
everything.
can be deleted with a press of a button.
Yeah.
You feel me? We got to value, like, real shit again. Like, actual tangible things.
is
Like,
yeah.
tables and actual photographs.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because somebody could just delete your whole cloud. Now all that shit gone, bro.
Because I believe,
You know what I'm saying?
in my
your
mind,
whole, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your phone book. Remember you had real phone books?
you had it on
Yeah.
paper.
Right.
You had it on paper.
You don't know my number. They could just delete that shit.
I believe that's how they gonna talk about us years from now.
Yeah.
Like
I
digitally.
think that's what they said and everybody have to
digitally,
do.
they're gonna be able to. They're gonna
And
be
it's
able to
gonna
control
reverse
your
back to
life
some
too.
sort.
Yeah, like say 100 years from now, I believe digitally they can actually recreate who you are just by your footprint. All the things that you like, they can. You know how they can
They
paint
can
a
make
picture. They can do
make it
it.
personal.
Yeah, they can do it digitally now
Yeah.
because they got all your information.
Yeah.
They
All
know
your text
everything. All your
messages.
text messages.
Yeah.
And all
What you
everything.
gonna, how you gonna respond to stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They got that though. I think if this might be a movie. I may be tweaking. I might have seen this on a movie, but when they had, I don't know if this is a movie or not, but it's a AI service where you die and then all your text messages, if you had all your shit archived, they can take that whole history and create an AI version of you that people can still text and it'll.
I'm telling you,
and
bro.
it'll
I'm
interact.
telling you. I know they can
interact
do that,
just
bro.
like
I'm
you.
telling you.
I don't know
They
if
got
I've seen
all
this
your
on a movie.
No, I think
I know
that
it probably
might be
be
They
real,
gonna be
but-
able to do that, bro. They got all your
But
information.
it'll have like your.
That's some freaky shit though.
Yeah.
All that little porn and stuff you watch, they know all about that.
No, they know everything. You
All
might
that-
as well just
Next
all
question.
that mad shit you watch,
Right,
they
you
know
might as
all
well-
about that.
Example.
So when you gone, let it be known it's still gonna
just
be
keep
there.
watching. Don't worry about it.
Jamal, what's your ideal retailer? Where do you want to see your brand?
Oh man.
I like that question.
I like to be in like one of like the super big boxes like Costco or Sam's Club or something like that.
Yeah.
Doing like doing like
$1 million a day.
a different like package, you know, like one of them big cans or something like
Doing
that.
$1 million a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Nah, but I think you know just volume. You know, trying to sell the most product. You know, I
$1 million a
mean,
day.
and the good thing about beer is you know it's sold everywhere, right?
Ball
so you
games.
can be on every corner in America,
Yes.
right? Every restaurant, bar, arena, hotel, all of it.
This young man right here, you got a question?
No, it's okay. My bad. I wasn't looking at you.
Okay.
Beer can be.
Say you want to look at that. He over
I like
work.
him.
He's like, I want to look at that.
I like him. I like him. I like work. There you go. You gonna be great, man.
Beer can be enjoyed casually. You know, it's
Indeed.
dope like that.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
since we wrapping up,
Okay,
No, we
take your
good,
time.
we good. I just told him that
Right.
for the 50-minute mark. Go ahead.
where do you want to see Moor's Brewing 10 years from now?
National brand, global brand,
you
sold all over America.
I'll tell you where you want that on the NBA floor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Boxing, like, I see like
Soldiers Field.
like boxing rings,
Yeah.
NASCAR,
Yeah.
races, all that. We taking it there.
I like it, man. I believe in you, bro.
Yeah.
I believe
Trying to
in
do it
you.
all. Like, I mean, because again, like, you know, think about back in the day. Like, we don't do, we just kind of fell back into like, you know, being used a little bit. We got to start owning these things again.
Indeed.
And like start like, you know, doing our own thing. Like, you know, instead of just, you know, like, oh, I got this great idea. Would you let me do it? No, I mean, we can do it ourselves and
Execute.
and start, you know, employing us and again creating an ecosystem that we need to, you know, help each other grow as a community, as a society. You know, I mean,
That's real.
Like what you guys are doing, you helping me. I'm giving my beer platform. I can do the same.
Absolutely.
You know, again, it's about helping each other. You know, I mean, but we should really be about that and really be intentional about that so that everybody understands. I mean, we got to get rid of this, you know, fake competition.
Oh, my soul.
Because in reality,
For real.
we can do way more together.
Yeah,
man.
don't nobody compete but us. No, all the
way-
other people
way more
do
together.
business with each other. They collaborate.
We do way more. You got like, I was telling my homegirl, she got, you know, she's in the funeral business. And I'm like, man, all y'all should just
Collaborate.
make one. Big one big joint. All the black ones.
Yeah.
And because like everybody chasing like the same body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, you
Like
know
an
what?
ambulance chase.
Ambulance
chase. Hey, who got shot over there? They
It's
get
still here, right? And everybody's still he's bigger. You have more buying power.
Yeah.
You know, you have better favor with the bank. It's a bigger situation. You know, it's smarter.
Absolutely.
You know, but it's smarter for us in general to be together, work
Absolutely.
together. So
We don't think like that, bro.
I'm gonna keep encouraging
No,
that
we
shit.
don't.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't think like that at all, man.
I'm telling you, man, that's what works. Like everybody, like say your whole family, right? Everybody in your whole family is paying between $1,500 and $2,500 a month on their own crib. Everybody got their own car and all this stuff. But if you bought one of these big ass mansions and shit,
And just split it up.
y'all could be good. Y'all,
absolutely.
it'd be low,
Yeah.
low rent for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
But you got to be together to do it, though.
Absolutely.
But I mean, but you can have the best crib on you know.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a mansion, and all y'all can live in it.
Yeah.
It's enough car space for everybody's car.
Absolutely. Be like a
But
small
again,
apartment
Yeah,
complex.
yeah, we gotta learn how to work together, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I believe that.
No, you got some more?
Yeah.
Stay with it.
So, once Moore's get where you want it to be, what else? What are your other ideas? What else is out there? What else do you want to represent?
Yeah. I want to get to some other stuff. I mean, you know, another thing about business that we got to teach our community is that, you know, unless you're creating something like brand new that you're inventing, you probably not gonna own the space, right?
for sure.
Because a lot of the traditional brands or legacy brands that exist in the world, that's been around 100 years, they don't create new stuff. They buy it, right?
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's how they stay where they are. And you know, a lot of people in the black community, we look at it like as selling out, right?
Yeah.
In reality, that's the goal of any business if you didn't create it, right? Now, if you create the cure cancer and you made that, you know,
got a
you
monopoly
good,
on
that.
Because everybody coming to you.
Right.
But if it already exists, right, and this is real game, if it already exists in the world and somebody's been doing it 100 years before you, and it's like the street kind of. It's like if you get big enough for them to notice you, they're gonna come.
And they're gonna get you.
Right, they're gonna say, "Hey, we love what you're doing." You know what I'm saying?
No question. We got a hotel for
Like,
you.
no.
We got a nice hotel for
I
you.
got a nice big bag of money for you.
Yeah.
We want that.
Absolutely.
And then you can be like, no.
Right.
They're like, all right. and then they go
Take it
destroy
from you.
you.
Ain't no question.
No, because they just own everything else. They
Ain't no
got
question.
the power to kind of take you down,
Absolutely.
right? So if they offer you that big bag, you need to take
That's
that.
what Mr. Wonderful say
Right.
on Shark Tank.
You need to take that and then go do it again.
Yeah, you go.
Because that's how you become a billionaire,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because there's so one of the things that affects
so-
black
that's smart.
businesses
Yeah.
is we don't have access to capital because we don't have enough rich people like that, right? So it's important for people to get rich. So like if I exit successfully from Moors, I'm rich now. I got a bag. Now you have another company that you started that is good. I like it, and all you need is money, right? Now I got the money, and I also have a network that can help us do the same thing that I just did.
Repeat it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rinse and repeat.
and then again and again.
Right.
Rinse and repeat.
And that's what it's
Absolutely.
about. And again, if you create a new app that
Nobody
take people to
got-
space,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you ain't, that's yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? But like, if you got a new lip balm
Right.
or like, some shit that like,
That's
you know what I'm
smart.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's smart.
Absolutely.
like
Right.
something that already exists. Somebody's bigger than you. And
sure.
you basically working so they can see you.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
that's the goal.
That's the goal.
And then you want them to come.
And get you out the way.
Yeah.
Because that's what Mr. Wonderful always say on Shark Tank. He say, what makes me stop from crushing you like a cockroach?
Because they
what makes
will.
me stop you from doing that? Like, convince me that I can't repeat and do exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
'Cause
yeah,
they'll
you
just
can have
steal
it
it.
all.
They'll just
Absolutely.
steal
They'll
it.
just take it from you. Absolutely.
I used to watch shit like the Men Who Built America documentaries.
I love that. The
and shit.
Rockefellers.
Yeah, so it was the one story about J.P. Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Thomas Edison.
and Nikola Tesla.
Yes.
You know the story.
Absolutely.
So-
the men who built America.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla's technology was actually better than Commonwealth Edison's.
Absolutely.
Because his light bulbs kept bursting.
Absolutely.
Tesla
Yeah.
knew how to keep them shits on. We actually using it right now.
Yeah, I thought it was AC versus DC or something
Right.
like that.
But J.P. Morgan backed who? Commonwealth Edison.
Absolutely.
And they basically stole Tesla's
yeah.
invention and kept him in court and basically milked him of his bread.
Because he had,
they
so
had more
much
money than him.
Yeah, he had more money than
Yeah.
him. Yep.
So that's what they'll do to you in real
Absolutely.
life. That's
Yep.
not like just happens back then.
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
still
Yep.
today. So
They do that to you in the court system. They choke you out in there. They hold you so long, you just get tired of fighting. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
I'll take that 20 years back. Go ahead. They choke you. Literally, when you go to the penitentiary, when you fighting your case, they take you through so much shit. They make you give up. You know what I mean? Because they
Yeah,
money long. I
that's
can
what it
wait
was.
longer than you. I got forever. How
Yeah.
long you got?
like you've been waiting 45 days for your next court date.
You know,
When you come back, you like continue.
ain't no question.
That
Ain't
lawyer
no
bill
question.
still like
Ain't no question.
Trust
You ain't
me.
gonna be able to survive that.
Nah, but
That's why the casino always gonna win.
Yeah.
oh man,
They can play way
They can play
longer.
forever. That's the house.
First of all, they got like the whole Chauncey Billups shit, right? You remember
Yeah.
how he got busted and all
Oh,
of the
yeah.
cameras?
Oh, yeah.
They said they had X-ray glasses and tables and shit. That means they been had this shit in
Absolutely.
Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Like so, I
Absolutely.
mean, now I can't fuck with no casino.
Absolutely. You wasn't gonna be able to fuck with him nowhere.
No way, but at least you had the
That's
thought
the
that
house.
you know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no question.
Yeah,
They
you're
gonna
like,
give your
I can
ass a
get little
hotel
something.
room and a free dinner and tell you to come back
Until you lose.
until you lose. Is that- hotel room, free dinner. It's all on us, G. Till we take all your money.
Nah, hey, but I appreciate y'all sharing your platform
we
with
appreciate
me.
you, bro.
Even invite me through. Like I said, I want to build a relationship with y'all. We could definitely sponsor the podcast on the beer side.
For sure.
I know you don't like beer, but
I'm
you know,
on. Hey,
we
listen.
do.
Hey, listen. Hold on. I don't like beer, but I like money though. Yeah.
Shit, we celebrating our 5 years this year.
That's
man.
what's up.
Juneteenth is our anniversary. So June 18th,
What's up?
we having our 50th anniversary. We got Erykah Badu as our headlining talent.
Okay.
So y'all all invited for sure. You know,
Oh, we in there.
We gotta
So,
come out. We gotta
yeah,
come out.
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, come
We
celebrate
gotta come
5 years with us. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
gotta come
We
out,
doing that.
Okay, Jamhal.
Yes.
Before we get out of here,
Hold on, she got something else, y'all.
Before we get out of here, tell everybody where to find you, where to follow you at.
Oh yeah, you can follow us at Moor's Beer, MOORSBEER, Moor's Beer, Moor's Brewing Company on Facebook, MOOR''S Brewing Company, and Jamhal J, JAMHALJ on Instagram. So tap in, keep in tune. We got a lot of stuff happening, a lot of great stuff coming this summer. And we always working with everybody, man. So
There you go. Solid
you know what I'm
gold.
saying? Like,
Solid gold.
Solid gold. Buy a beer, y'all.
Yeah,
Even
for
if
sure.
y'all don't like
Yeah.
it.
love.
Thank you, Jamal.
Appreciate it. If you don't like it, buy it. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming out, bro.
Man, give it up one more time, man, for Jamhal, man.
Solid gold. My man, and you super intelligent, bro. Super
Very
intelligent.
intelligent.
We out of here, man. 67 Social. This was a good one.
Social.
Solid gold.